This 3-ingredient, no-cook, no-fuss marzipan is a definite winner. Hi, you're watching Plating It with Wendy, where I share with you recipes which impress with ease. These marzipan Easter sweets are a treat to the eyes and taste so delightful. So let's get started. Classic marzipan is made with almonds. So for this recipe, we're going to go in with 200 grams of almonds and we're going to soak them in hot water for 15 minutes so that the skin gets a chance to loosen up. Now all you have to do is give it a light squeeze and the almond will pop out and the skin separates. You can do 2 at a time and it goes real quick. Once you finish taking off the skin, just run your fingers through to make sure there's no skin on any of them. And then taking another kitchen towel, we're going to pat dry them to soak up the remaining moisture. A good idea would be to transfer it to a plate and leave it aside to dry for about 15 minutes so that when we transfer it into a grinder, we get a nice fine grind. Once the almonds have dried, you can add them to a grinder and grind them till you get a nice fine almond flour. Or like myself, to make this even more convenient and quick, you can go in with a store-bought almond flour. To 200 grams of superfine almond flour, add 100 grams of icing sugar or confectioner sugar. Let's give this a quick whisk so that the sugar and the almond flour both mix together well. And to bring out that delicious almond flavor, we're going to add in just a drop of pure almond extract. And now to bring it all together, we're going to go in with water, a teaspoon at a time. And following this method, you'll be sure to have a smooth marzipan dough. And when it starts becoming a crumble consistency, it's time to go in with your clean fingers to bring it all together. This will help to judge exactly how much of water you need to add because the oil from the almonds will start releasing and will help it to bind. You need to add some more water. This is such a quick and easy way of making marzipan, but if you prefer marzipan made with cashew nut and cooked, then you can check out my recipe for marzipan fruits, which I had shown during Christmas time. The link is in the description box below. I think we've got just the right amount of water. It just needs a little more kneading. And just look at that. We've got a nice smooth marzipan. This marzipan is going to preserve well for at least 3 to 4 weeks. Wrap it up in a plastic wrap or keep it in an airtight container and refrigerate it. And when you want to use it, take it out to come to room temperature and you're ready to go. To decorate our Easter treats, we're going to make some royal icing. For that, we're going to go in with 200 grams of sifted icing sugar. And we're going to bring it together by adding some pasteurized egg white. And keep stirring it till it comes together. And to make the royal icing bright white, here's a tip. Just add in a little bit of lemon juice. We're going to mix it up again. And there our royal icing is ready. And this is the consistency you're looking for. We're going to take one portion of the marzipan, since we want those really light pastel colors, and I'm using gel food coloring. I'm going to go in with just a dash of pink. For our first sweet treat, we're going to go in by making an Easter egg. We're going to take this ball of pink marzipan, and now we're going to roll it till we get a nice smooth surface. Don't want to put too much of pressure, just gentle. And once you've got that smooth ball, you're going to taper it to one side by rolling it to get that perfect egg shape. So I'm putting pressure on one side and tapering it while I'm leaving the other side a little bit more round. And there you have it, a perfectly shaped egg. For the first Easter egg, we're going to decorate it with what I like to call a pillow top. We're going to take the royal icing and pipe parallel lines diagonally in one direction and then go in the opposite direction, forming nice diamond shapes on the Easter egg. To give it a clean finish, let's pipe in a dotted trim. And for that little extra bling, we're going to place some edible silver sugar balls on the top. For our next Easter egg, we're going to drizzle on some white royal icing, sprinkle on some sparkling sugar, place some little fondant flowers all around the top and trim off the edge. And once again, for that extra bling, we're going to place the edible silver sugar balls in the center of the flowers. If you double this recipe, you can create some other Easter egg designs as well. Now for our next sweet treat, we're going to be making a chicken. Once again, we're going to go in with a little bit of food coloring. We want that nice golden yellow for our little chicken. Now that we have this lovely yellow color for our chicken, let's divide into two portions, one for the head and one for the body. Let's work on the body first. We're going to roll it into a smooth ball. To make the wings for the chicken, we're going to pinch the side, flatten towards the edge and smooth any cracks. And with the toothpick, we're going to give it little indentations to give it the effect of feathers. And now we're going to take the second part and roll it into a smooth ball to form the head. We're going to be placing our little chicken in a cracked eggshell. For that, you could either go in with the marzipan in its natural color, but we're going to be adding a dash of white food coloring to get that classic eggshell look. We're going to mix the color in well and then divide it into two parts, a little bigger portion for the bottom and the smaller one for the top. We're going to roll the bigger portion till we get a nice smooth ball, and then we're going to flatten it and thin it out towards the edge. My rolling pin has a nice rounded edge, so I'm going to use it as a guide to shape the bottom eggshell. You could use any rounded tool to guide you to get the shape. To get that perfect broken eggshell look, we're going to use a pair of scissors and snip off triangles around the edge. To make the top portion of the egg, we're going to take the smaller portion of the marzipan and roll it into a smooth ball, flatten it and thin it out towards the edge. And once again, going in with the smaller rolling pin, I'm going to use it to get the desired shape. And to finish off the eggshell, we're going to snip triangles off the edge. And the top of the eggshell is ready. If you prefer, you could even make this with gum paste, and I made them ahead just to show you the difference. To make the beak for the chicken, we're going to go in with just a pinch of marzipan, which we've colored orange. We're going to roll the marzipan and taper it to the two ends. Now using the toothpick, we're going to go and just give it a press. And to get that perfect beak shape, you're going to take the toothpick, place it in the center and just curve the beak. To assemble our chicken, we're going to place a little bit of royal icing at the bottom. We're going to place the body in the shell, then a little more in between so that we can stick the head up to the body. And we're going to place peppercorns to create those cute little eyes. Just going to press them in. We're going to pipe a little icing and place the beak on it. I'm going to put the beak onto that so it sticks on. And to finish them off, we're going to put a little eggshell on the top too. And look at that. How cute does that look? To make our next Easter treat, which is a bunny rabbit, we've taken a portion of the marzipan and mixed white food color. Now we're going to divide this into some smaller bits. For the body, we're going to take the larger portion, roll it into a smooth ball and taper it to one side. For the head, we're going to take the smaller portion, roll it into a smooth ball and taper it again to one side. For the tail, we're going to roll a simple small round ball. And to make the ears, we're just going to roll it and make a little elongated piece, taping it on both ends. And now we're just going to keep our one finger here and try to pinch it up so we get a little indent, or you can use a toothpick as a guide and squeeze it up. And we have the ears ready. To give it that blush look, we're going to brush on some diluted pink food coloring. And we don't want to leave our bunny hungry, so we're going to make a little carrot for the bunny. Just going to roll this up, just going to taper it down to one side. And using a knife, we're just going to give it little cuts to give it the look of a carrot. I'm going to take just a little bit of green marzipan, roll it on my palm and make the stalks for the carrot. We're going to pipe in a little bit of the royal icing and let's place it on top of the royal icing so that it sticks to the carrot. To assemble the bunny rabbit, we're first going to place our carrot down, and onto the body of the rabbit we're going to pipe on some royal icing, and we're going to place the head on that and angle it to rest on the carrot. We're going to pipe a little royal icing on the head so that we can attach the ears, and we're going to gently place them on. Now, to give it that nice smooth look, we're gently going to go in and press down the ears. I will leave the link for this tool in the description box below. So we're going to pipe on some more royal icing and we're just going to press it on. And now, so that our bunny can see how beautiful it looks, let's place on the eyes. We're going to be going in again with some peppercorns. And look at that. I've had such fun making these. Let me know in the comments below which is your favorite. And before I go, if you enjoy my videos and love my recipes but haven't subscribed already, subscribe. And if you hit on that bell icon, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And while you're at it, hit on that like button and leave me your comments below. Thanks for watching. See you soon.